Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a serious topic: the 10 U.S. cities with the highest crime rates in 2024-2025. These cities stand out due to high levels of violent crime, including homicides, assaults, and robberies. While many of them are working hard to improve public safety, the challenges are significant. So let's count them down and take a closer look at what's really happening. Before we start the video, if you are new on channel, then please first subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Thanks. Starting off at number 10 is Stockton, California. With a violent crime rate of around 1,400 per 100,000 residents, Stockton has long struggled with gang violence, drug activity, and economic instability. Once one of the largest U.S. cities to file for bankruptcy, the financial strain continues to affect city services and public safety. Coming in at number 9, we have Milwaukee, Wisconsin. With violent crime rates consistently above the national average, Milwaukee deals with a complex mix of issues: poverty, racial segregation, and gang-related violence. The city has seen a spike in shootings in recent years, and residents often voice concern about the lack of community resources and mental health support. Number 8 is Little Rock, Arkansas, a city with a surprisingly high crime rate for its size. In 2024, it reported roughly 1,457 violent incidents per 100,000 people. Economic disparity and insufficient policing in certain neighborhoods have allowed gang activity and drug-related crimes to flourish, leaving many residents feeling unsafe even in daylight hours. Cleveland, Ohio takes the 78th spot. The city has one of the highest rates of property crime in the country, with violent incidents surpassing 7,000 in the last year. Poverty, abandonment, and joblessness in post-industrial neighborhoods have played a big role in fueling crime. While downtown areas are developing, many communities feel left behind. Moving to number 6, Kansas City, Missouri has faced a historic increase in homicides: 176 reported in 2023, the highest ever recorded in the city. With a violent crime rate of over 1,800 per 100,000 residents, Kansas City struggles with poverty, drug trafficking, and firearm accessibility. The police department continues to call for better funding and more community-based programs. At number 5 is St. Louis, Missouri, where the murder rate is an alarming 70 per 100,000 people, one of the highest in the nation. The city also battles with systemic poverty, racial inequality, and gang warfare. Despite community outreach programs, violent incidents remain common, especially in North St. Louis neighborhoods. Birmingham, Alabama ranks 4th on our list. The city saw a record 151 homicides in 2024, and its violent crime rate stands at around 1,682 per 100,000 residents. Birmingham's challenges stem from deep economic divides and chronic underinvestment in poorer communities. Gun violence, in particular, is an escalating concern among law enforcement and citizens alike. Taking the 3rd spot is Detroit, Michigan. Though some revitalization has brought hope to downtown, many parts of Detroit still experience high crime. With around 1,000 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, the city continues to face the legacy of industrial decline, high unemployment, and a significant police staffing shortage. Number 2 is Jackson, Mississippi, a city that has recently topped the nation in homicide rates, reaching nearly 79 per 100,000 residents. The rise is largely attributed to a surge in gang-related violence, drug trafficking, and limited intervention resources. Jackson's struggling economy and underfunded infrastructure also add to the crisis. And finally, the most dangerous city in the U.S. right now is Memphis, Tennessee. In 2023 alone, Memphis recorded 397 homicides, surpassing much larger cities like New York in total murders. Its violent crime rate is estimated at over 1,200 per 100,000 residents. Gang activity, high poverty rates, and a declining police force have all contributed to the city's troubling crime surge. Despite these issues, many in Memphis are working tirelessly to make their communities safer. So there you have it, the 10 U.S. cities currently facing the highest levels of violent crime. While each of these cities is unique in its challenges, many share common threads: economic instability, underfunded services, and long-standing inequality. It's important to remember that these statistics don't tell the whole story. There are also stories of resilience, activism, and change happening in every one of these communities. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.